Alright, what is going on, everyone? So today in this video, I'm going to be going over the Palace Spring 2018 lookbook. Now, I usually don't discuss Palace on this channel very often. As you guys can probably tell, most of my videos revolve around Supreme and just general discussions about the hypebeast community. But I'm deciding to do this Palace video because it's been recommended to me, and I sort of want to get back into other brands because, you know, I've gotten into sneakers more recently. I want to get back into these brands like Palace and Bape. Maybe Bape, I don't know. I'm still deciding on that. But I'm going to be going through my top 10 items from the 2018 lookbook. Now, this is my opinion, so if mine is different than yours, you don't have to be upset. We may have very similar top 10s from what are our favorite items from the season. They may be very different. We may have a lot of items that are in common and not in common, or completely different sections, but we'll see in this video, and I hope you guys will enjoy. If you are new, do go ahead and subscribe below for more content like this, and also go enter in that giveaway. It is a $400 giveaway, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy bringing that giveaway. It's for you all, but it's your choice, and I'd appreciate it. But once again, thank you all for 11,000 subscribers. I noticed we just hit that today, so I just need to say thank you all for that. That's a huge goal for me. I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. And one final thing before we get into the video, if you guys would drop a like, let's see if we can get 300 likes in this Palace video. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I'd be really into doing more videos like this if you guys enjoy them. But anyways, enough intro. It's been a pretty long one, so let's get started. Okay, so the first item I'm going to go over now, these are not in any particular order, just sort of what I decided to go with, I guess. But this item would definitely be the first on the list. If I had to put them in any order, it would be the Pertex Linear Multi Jacket. Here's a picture of it. Now, this jacket was in the lookbook, and many of you guys probably saw this jacket, and maybe you liked it or not, I'm not sure. But when I saw this item, I definitely liked it, and I probably will buy it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't usually go for Palace items, but this would definitely be one I would go for. And no, it's not for that little tri-ferg in the left section right there. It's for all the colors on it. Now, a lot of the items in my collection are of cooler colors, but I would like to branch out from that because I do have like the general idea. I like brighter colors, and with that being said, this item is great. I love it. I mean, the tri-ferg does look nice, but I'm gonna be honest, that isn't even the main focus on this piece in my opinion. It's just all the colors, how different it is. There isn't anything on the back of it. It's just this is my favorite colorway of it. There will be 4 colorways in this item. All the other colorways are cool, but this item just really, it attracts me a lot, and I'm definitely gonna buy it if I can, because that's sort of what I'm feeling. I feel like this item would be something I really enjoyed adding to my collection, my hypebeast collection, whatever it is. Even though people consider Palace not hypebeast, I sort of disagree with that because a lot of people cop for the tri-ferg, but that is not me. I'm copping this just for the overall design of it. I love it. It's really unique, and that's sort of what I like. I like unique pieces. So with that being said, item I probably will buy this season, and the item that's first on my list, or unofficial list, is this Palace jacket. Now, the next item on my list, number 2, or again, this is just sort of unofficial list, but number 2 in this sort of top 10 right here is the Palace Swirly Crewneck. Now, you guys probably understand it from the picture here. This is my favorite colorway, this gray and navy one right here, or it's sort of a gray, it has the red Palace text right there, but that's a pretty big focus of it. But the main thing that really attracts me to is again, the name is pretty cool, first of all, I like that, and then second of all, it applies to the design really well. You do see the swirls and the whirls and all that, and I think it really does appeal to this piece, and especially appeals to people like me. I love it. This colorway choice is pretty nice, and Palace has put out a lot of good stuff, I think, in this top 10. A lot of the items, like every single item I'd put on this top 10, I would most likely buy. Maybe when we get into later ones, I'm not sure. We may have a bit of talking and discussion there, but this would be a pretty easy cop for me. There will be 2 colorways of this item. This is my favorite one of them, and this is why I'm putting this item on my list. I probably would cop it. I would cop this, and then also I would cop the item I discussed beforehand. I mean, these are 2 great items in my opinion. Palace has done a lot of unique stuff this season. I mean, yeah, we do see a lot of the basic tri-ferg stuff and all that, but I'm not going to get into too much detail. This item is pretty cool to me, and I would definitely cop it. Okay, so this next item is known as the mixture shirt. On this list at number 3, again, not in particular order, I'm gonna stop saying that now. My favorite colorway of it is this sort of Pepsi colorway in a sense, because if you look at it, it does look like a Pepsi logo on the back, and I think it's sort of cool. Again, I don't drink Pepsi really, but I just like the whole colorway decision, and when I've noticed a lot of these items I've discussed on, I really like them for their colorways, and this is one of them. I just love it. And then also, you know, I just sort of want a long sleeve button down shirt, and this would go nicely. It'd be something sort of formal you could wear, but then also be something you could style pretty nicely if you styled it correctly. And that's why I'm trying to bring on my Palace sort of collection. I mean, Palace and Supreme are going to be in the same season, and I'm going to try and focus on both, not just one, because I sort of want to expand my collection into Palace a bit, and I also really build on my Supreme collection even more, and maybe a bit of Bape. I feel this would be a great addition. I'm not sure about retail, but this is my favorite colorway of the 2, and I definitely would buy this one. Okay, so my next item from this whole Palace sort of selection we will have in the first drop is the Palace Maxo Relaxo t-shirt. And I like the name for it, first of all, because I just like how it's a bunch of colors on it. Again, if you put a bunch of colors in an item, you embroider it, and it's a jacket, most likely will buy it. That's just me. That's my style. I like a lot of colors on things, a lot of sort of maybe a combo of cool colors and lighter colors, and then embroidery is something I really like. And then also, you know, I like jackets typically. Even in the summer, I'll wear jackets, but that's not anything too outrageous. People wear jackets in the summer. That's just how it is. But with that being said, I do like the name for this item because the Maxo Relaxo, it seems like a shirt you'd wear at the beach, something, you know, if you're hanging out with friends, just a relaxing shirt to wear. If you want to bring it like that, I mean, I don't know if you can necessarily give shirts that sort of like, oh, this is a shirt I wear when I'm relaxed sort of thing, but the name fits it. It'd be a shirt like you'd wear at the beach, something just while having fun, and that's definitely a shirt I would add to my collection. If I had to buy a Palace item, this would be one of them. And again, as I said earlier, most of the items on this list I'd probably buy, and this will be one I'd definitely add to my cart, would be the Palace Maxo Relaxo t-shirt. There'll be 2 colorways. This is my favorite one. Now, the next item on my top 10 is this Palace Swirl hood jacket, and here it is. It is the white colorway. 3 colorways in this one. I don't necessarily remember all of them or the names, but you guys get it. This is my favorite colorway of it, and the reason for me liking it, first of all, I just love the whole swirl theme that we have going on in Palace Spring 2018, and then secondly, again, it's another swirl jacket, and then also it has the tri-ferg in the back there, and the tri-ferg is in sort of a white colorway, and I'm not sure if it's reflective or not. I think most Palace tri-fergs are reflective, so I would expect it to be. But with that being said, I do see this item right here, and you know, I like it. I like the Palace going down the hood, but it is sort of just like a basic Palace item, so I would be sort of in between on this Palace item on buying it or not. Like, I would definitely buy all the items I put in this list first before buying this one, because I don't feel like this one is necessarily anything too special other than the swirls. You know, you have the giant tri-ferg in the back. That's pretty generic. You have it on tees, you have it on other jackets, and I don't feel like it has too much unique style. I'm not going against the item. I'm just saying I would buy the items before this that I've already discussed before buying this one right here. But with that being said, not a bad item. I liked it, and I'm adding it to my top 10 from the lookbook. Okay, so my next item on this list is the 3-track shell top. Now, here's a picture of it, and I like this item because, first of all, you know, just me, I like a lot of colors, and this one fits me really well. You know, I run track and do all that, so I feel like this would be sort of a cool thing to wear. I do have the Palace going right there on the side. You have 2 zippers. It's not really like a jacket because it doesn't zip all the way down. It's more like a half zip in a sense, but it really is more like a track jacket in my opinion, from what I can see. And with it being said, I like it. I think it's pretty cool how they photoed it and how they designed it. I like all that right there. You know, it's pretty cool. Again, a lot of colors, something I like. I'm putting it in this list because this would be a pretty easy cop for me. I believe it's in the lookbook and it's styled pretty nicely. And that's not the main reason I'm buying these items. Like, all these are now in the lookbook right here, but they were like in the photo shoots is what I mean to say. And when I see this one right here, I just really like it. I like the design in it. I know I've probably said I really like it at least a million times in this video, but I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I like this item a lot. It fits my sort of style. I've also said that a lot too, because I mean, all these items on this top 10 are going to fit my style, my likings, anything I would enjoy, and that's why I'm putting this item on this list. I believe at number 6, or just somewhere on this list, is the 3-track shell top. Okay, so my next item on this list at number 7 is the SLine Hoodie in a navy colorway, and with this picture right here, I like this item. You know, it does have the Palace in the center right there, but that isn't the main focus thing. You have the Palace on the hood, you have just the colorways running down the side, which I think is pretty cool. I'm a fan of hoodies typically, and this is one I really like. I mean, it'd be sort of a basic everyday sort of hoodie, and that's why I'm putting this one on this list. Nothing crazy, I don't even need to go over it for too long, but I'd buy this item pretty easily. You got just the blue and red lines running down the hood, running down the sides of your arms, I believe running on the back as well. There isn't much in the back, I'm pretty sure, so we don't need to discuss it, but another item I'd put in this list is the SLine Hoodie. Okay, so the next item on this list, put it here pretty easily. The second I saw this, I was like, this has to go on this list. It's the Palace GTX Splitter Crewneck. So here's a picture of it. You guys can see the colors there. We got a white, red, and then also a blue colorway right there. And typically, I don't think red and blue go that well together. That's just me, but you can style it pretty well together sometimes. And this is one of those exceptions. This is a very, very nice item. On the back, you just have the Palace text right there, just running down. And then also on the front, it just says Palace and then GTX under it. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this one was in the photo photo shoot or not, but it sort of seems like it would be. I didn't really look at the photo shoot too deeply. I'm just looking more or less at the items on the website right now and then deciding which ones I like the best. And this is one of them right there. I'd easily buy this. You know, I really haven't had much items as I thought it would where it had conflict. The only thing that I don't like about this item is just maybe the red and the blue. I mean, it's hard to match it, and you know, it seems like a bit of conflict there to me, but it isn't that bad. It's not that hard. Like, this would be a very easy item to wear. I mean, styling it would be probably a bit more difficult, but in terms of like comfortability, like wearing it and being like, this item's dope, this would be one of those items you'd be like, yeah, I could wear this, and it'd be pretty hype or whatever you want to call it. So with that being said, I love this item right here, the Palettes GTX Splitter Crewneck. Okay, so next item I would put on this list, when I saw this one too, I was pretty excited about it, is the Bando Crewneck in the white colorway. Now, when you see this item, it just says Palace right there in the center, just normal sort of font you'd have, and then it just has 3 stripes running down it, different colorways, a pink stripe, sort of beige-ish stripe right there, and then a blue stripe, and it runs along the front and the back as well of the crewneck, which I think that's sort of cool. A lot of sort of items where you can see just the colors are all over the place, all over the jacket, and I'm not sure where they got that theme from of just adding a bunch of colors this season, making it more vibrant, and I think it's sort of cool. I mean, I noticed it in past seasons, like where they have a lot of colors, items are typically like this, and I feel like this season is pretty good from what I can tell. Again, I don't cover palettes that often, so I'm not too sure, but when I see this item right here, I feel like it's a pretty good item and it'd do well in a normal season. So we gotta see. There's a lot of good items this season, so I'm not sure which one would do the best necessarily. It'll probably be the first item I covered. That item's been pretty hyped up from what I've heard. That one I have been paying attention to because I actually want to get that item pretty bad. I'd cop this item right here, is this Palace Bando Crewneck. Now, this next item I will be putting on this list at number 10. Again, not in particular order. These would be sorted out. This could be number 1, this could be number 2, could be whatever. It's the Palace Argo Jacket. Now, I saw this item. I just actually looked at it and I was like, yes, this deserves to go on this list because I've been looking for a minute. And I saw this item and I can already tell it's going to be very expensive because Palace even said, you know, those little 3-sentence captions they usually put there. They put that there and it already says, but trust man, it's not budget. So that sort of shows you that this item will probably be pretty expensive, and I can easily expect it. You know, you got the 2 pockets here, you got the Palace Triferg, which really sort of shines out. It's reflective on this black Argo jacket, and I think that's sort of cool right there. But with that being said, it's going to be a very expensive item, so my only hesitation to buy this would be price, but that shouldn't be a limiting factor on this item. Like, it's not anything, like, this item's very good, it's special, I like it. I'm not sure it's anything too unique in a sense, but I do like it just because, you know, it sort of fits me. I mean, I like items that can be very vibrant and items that can be very basic, and I feel like this one's sort of basic because, I mean, it's just one colorway and then the Triferg right there, and that's the sort of reason I would get this item, because the Triferg really stands out and people get to know the brand pretty easily when they see that. But with that being said, I usually don't just buy items for the Triferg, but this would be one of them, is the Palace Argo Jacket. Pretty big fan of it. There'll be 3 colorways, and I would definitely buy this one, but enough of passive talking like that. This would be number 10 on my list. Anyways, though, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, all my opinion, you guys can leave your top 10 down below. You guys can leave your top 5, your favorite item, whatever it is. I'd love to hear it. Or you guys can be like, hey, you know, check out this item. I think you guys I would really enjoy this one, or whatever it is. But again, this is opinion. Hopefully you're not upset by it, because, you know, it's, again, opinions are out there on the internet, and this is what this video is my top 10. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe below for more content like this. I don't usually cover Palace, but if you guys want me to do more of those, like start getting into Palace, like do live cop, do unboxings of it, if I start buying more items from them, I'd love to hear it, and I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on that. But finally, a couple more things you can do is, again, thank y'all for 11,000 subscribers. Go and try the giveaway, top link in the description. You know, it's for you all, so I don't think you all want to miss out on that, but it's right there, top link in the description. And then finally, drop a like in this video. Let's see if we can hit 300 likes on this Palace video. First one I've done in a while. So if you guys don't mind showing some love, I'll do more of them. But anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. Peace out.